Axios, a news company, and the news cycle over 2025. And they do this every year. It shows big news stories throughout the year. A useful exercise to remember that even if something seems like the biggest deal at the time, we very quickly forget about things. So like we started with the Palisades fire, Trump threatening to annex Greenland, inauguration, Elon Musk, DEI, there was a burst, DC plane crash, RFK Jr. What's this? Gaza has managed to maintain through the year for good reason. Zelensky not wearing a suit and being dressed down, I forget. But this is a good reminder that whilst certain news items seem like the biggest deal right now, it's generally because things are being overblown. Things are being, everything is red alert. Everything is crisis level all the time. We forget these things quickly. For a lot of these things, AutoPen, I don't even know what AutoPen is. Tariffs, Signalgate, I forget what that is as well. What I wanted to point out why this is interesting is that AI is not really here. No blip, the launch of GPT 5.2 or Opus 4.5 from Claude. There's nothing like that. The only one that is AI related is down here at the bottom, which is AI Bubble. This is the only one in the public imagination coverage which has actually broken the surface and been considered important to people outside of our bubble. Most people are talking about K-pop demon hunters, inflation, or Sydney Sweeney, not artificial intelligence. If you are watching this live, if you're watching these videos, if you're reading this in the newsletter later, remember that we are in this small, I don't want to call it a bubble because the topic is the AI bubble, the financial bubble. We are in our own bubble of attention. AI does not show up throughout the rest of the year. So whilst it might seem very important to us, to people who are dealing with this kind of stuff on a day-to-day basis, that is not the case for the wider world. I'm going to put this graph in the newsletter because again it's quite interesting and it's an important reminder that just because something seems important now, months from now, it probably isn't. It's not a bad idea to slow down our consumption of news media. I'll hop over to some questions. I'm not getting any today. I'm not too surprised about that because it is this weird period between Christmas and the New Year. Well, lots of people aren't working. I shouldn't be working, but here I am. So just a very short live.